All right then. Hello, Kent Business College. Great to be with you. Let's get stuck straight into project planning, shall we? And to kick things off, I want you to have a little think about a simple, well, slightly balmy question.
Just picture it for a second. You've got one little letter to pop in a postbox. So what do? You clamber up into a massive 44-ton lorry, you fire up that beast of an engine, and you try to squeeze it down some tiny hedge-lined Kentish country lane. It's completely bonkers, isn't it? The absolute wrong tool for the job.
And honestly, project planning works on exactly the same principle. It's all about picking the right vehicle for the journey you're about to take. It's about not using a sledgehammer to crack a nut, you know?
So here's our little roadmap for this chat. First, we're going to figure out why we even need different tools. Then we'll meet our project fleet, our different vehicles. After that, we'll have a proper look under the bonnet at the mechanics of it all. Then we'll ask who should be in the driving seat before we wrap it all up with the professional's final verdict. Sound good? Let's get cracking.
Okay, first stop, the right tool for the job. Now, the reason we need different project life cycles, well, it all boils down to one simple thing: uncertainty. How much do we actually know about the road ahead? And just as important, how much control do we really need over the whole journey?
And this slide just sums it up perfectly. Think about building a bridge. It's a world of hard physics, of engineering. You absolutely have to know down to the minute when that concrete's going to cure. There's almost zero room for uncertainty. But then, think about building a new app. When you start, you might not even know what all the final features are going to be. You're a world of discovery and exploration, two completely different games.
So, this basic difference leads us to three core philosophies. Predictive methods, they're all about certainty. They're for when you need everything nailed down in a contract. Agile methods are the opposite. They're built for adaptability, for being able to change course to deliver the most value. And hybrid, well, as you'd guess, it tries to find that sweet spot right in the middle.
Right, now we get the why, let's meet the what. It's time to have a look at our project fleet. Are we taking the lorry, the moped, or the van for this job?
Haha, here we go, some familiar friends from the M25. This is just a brilliant way to think about it. Your big, predictive project, that's your classic Eddie Stobart lorry. Your fast-moving, agile project is that zippy little Deliveroo moped. And your hybrid project, well, that's the trusty DPD van you see absolutely everywhere.
Let's start with the lorry. It's a proper beast, isn't it? It's built for long, predictable journeys on the motorway. It's carrying a heavy, fixed load. The scope is locked in from day one. This is your go-to for those huge infrastructure projects, oil and gas, defense contracts. It's powerful, it's reliable, and it does not take detours.
And then you've got the moped. Now, it couldn't carry a bridge girder if its life depended on it, but that's not its job. Its job is to react. Is there a traffic jam? No worries. It'll zip down a side alley. Has the customer changed their mind about their takeaway? Easy. It's built for speed, for reacting to the chaos of a busy city or, a modern software project.
And finally, our humble DPD van. Now, it starts the day with a planned route. That's the big picture. But within that route, the driver has got flexibility. They can deliver parcel number 5 before number 3 if it makes more sense on the ground. That's hybrid. A solid framework, but with flexible, iterative work going on inside it. Absolutely perfect for something complex like a new IT system for a hospital.
Okay, time to get our hands a bit oily. Let's pop the bonnet and have a real look at the engineering, at the actual scheduling mechanics that make each of these vehicles tick.
Now this table, this lays it all out beautifully. Just look at the planning horizon for a start. The lorry driver plans the entire journey from start to finish before they even turn the key. The moped rider, they're only thinking about the next 2 to 4 weeks, the next few streets on the map, really. And of course, the tools are completely different. The lorry needs its heavy-duty sat-nav, your Primavera P6. The moped is using a live app like Jira to manage its deliveries. It's a whole different mindset.
And if you want a little mantra for the lorry driver, it's that classic piece of wisdom, isn't it? Measure twice, cut once. Everything is meticulously planned, checked, and double-checked before a single thing actually happens.
The moped rider, though, they live by a totally different creed. Build, test, learn, adjust. Get that first version out there, see what people think, learn from the feedback, and then adjust the plan for the next little bit. It's a non-stop, rapid cycle of doing and learning.
And I love this one for our van driver. The analogy is just perfect. Anchor the ship, adjust the sails. The destination, the harbor you're aiming for, that's fixed. That's your anchor. But you have complete freedom in how you use the wind, how you adjust your sails day to day to get there in the best way possible. So we've had a look at the vehicles, we've inspected their engines, but what about the person behind the wheel? I mean, the driver is every bit as important as the vehicle they're driving, right?
And this is absolutely critical. You can't just hop off an agile moped and jump straight into a predictive lorry and expect to drive them in the same way. It won't work. Your entire approach, your professional behaviors, they have to change to suit the machine you're in charge of.
So what does that actually look like? Well, our lorry driver has to have rock-solid accountability and integrity. They're carrying a huge, high-value load. The moped rider, they thrive on collaboration and being adaptable. They're in constant contact with their team and the customer. And our van driver, they need that perfect mix of strong leadership to keep an eye on the big picture, but also the sound professional judgment to know when it's okay to be flexible. Okay, let's bring it all home. Let's pull into the final stop and talk about the professional's verdict. What's the big takeaway from all of this for you sat here today?
Look, if you remember only one thing, please let it be this. Our job, your job, as a project professional is so much more than just being a technician who knows how to color in a few bars on a Gantt chart. That's just the entry-level ticket.
The real job, the truly professional job, is all about being strategic. It's about properly understanding the uncertainty you're facing. It's about consciously selecting the right vehicle, the right control philosophy for that specific journey. It's using the right tools, fitting in with the governance, and, this is a big one, behaving like a true professional when the pressure is on. And this quote just nails it, really. That strategic mindset, that ability to choose the right vehicle, and then have the skill to drive it properly, well, that is what separates a technician from a true project control professional. So the question I want to leave you with is, which one are you?